Okay, hello everyone. Good day. I hope everyone have a wonderful day. So today we're going to talk about gravity, anti-gravity, and Gemini 3. Um, I am really heavy user of Cloud Code when it came out. So then I moved to JLM. Then moved back to Cloud Code. They give me free subscription. So I am really in good place to talk about these things. I have quite a bit of experience. Um, I use it daily. I use my into my project. So I'm gonna give you my thought. I tried a little bit of Gemini 3, and I want to really to share my opinion about Gemini 3 and anti-gravity. First thing, the auto completion is pretty good into in the anti-gravity. It's basically free. They give you also free prompts. You can use Gemini 3 high and low. The only problem they don't have any kind of plan, which is really bad. We need we need a plan to know the prices. They do not offer any kind of prices yet, and the price is actually what really make things and break things for us. Because we use this one for work, so we have to start learning how to use these kind of LLM or this kind of model. Because some of you think just switching from Cloud Code to Gemini is just easy. It's actually not, because I get used to how I can talk to 74.5, and I just understand how I use it. And if I switch the model, it's a little bit different for me because sometimes they do not understand. They just do not really understand what they um, like. If you give it a prompt, sometimes it's missed some of the important information because I used to think because I used to Cloud just understand already. So I have to really try like train myself into using Gemini 3. But I give it a go like for a few prompts, and I try to add more like new. I pushed a new update into my repo, so I have a little bit of experience, and I want to really just give you my thoughts. And Gemini 3 actually is not does not over much. It's all right. It's good. It's fine. The only thing that's really gonna make me think about it is if the price is really cheap as GLM 4.6. If the price is as Cloud Code, I'm not gonna switch. As soon as 4.5, I'm not gonna switch. Gemini 3 also um, it does not really understand fully your project, unlike Sonnet 4.5. When I give it prompt to add when I give it prompt to add a new uh, data into my GS file, um, it does not really scan all my characters like. So for example, I want to add this new GS, and it has to go back into the slug character name, and it has to uh, go through all of these classes, so he can add the right information. So when I told him, okay, create me new GS data, he does not go back and check the character name file. I have to tell him, please go back to this file. You have to follow its structure. Unlike Cloud Code, when I give him, tell him, okay, you need to make me this GS data file for me. It actually go back into character name and try to understand it. Then it will give me the full the full data for my for my GS file. So this is not because the LLM bad or does not understand. It's just because they are different, and you need to understand how you use them. I have not tried so much the logic about writing Gemini, writing scripts, or making difficult logic, because actually they do not offer so much. We do not have any kind of plan. The only plan we have is the the free plan. So there is not enough testing to try things out. Also, I see comment for the cursor stuff. It seemed like cursor Gemini 3 high is quite bad, like 10 times bad. It's not usable. The only place I found it pretty good is using anti-gravity, their ID. So That's the only thing that I could think of. Like, if you want to use Gemini, just use it in the Antigravity stuff. Um, for me, I'm not gonna switch unless the price is really, really cheap. That's I have the bother to try. I like Max Cloud Code Max prices is around $100, and that without tax. So for me, it's really, really expensive. And I subscribe to JLM 4.6 just to help out a little bit. If I wanted to use if I do not want to use Cloud Sonnet 4.6. And the problem with Gemini, they take so much time to release a new model. I do not want to learn their model when I'm not sure if they can release every 2-3 months or every quarter new model that's really much better. Gemini 3 should have been out like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, but they took so much time. Also, it seemed like they have an issue with like so much usage. So I'm not sure if they can handle the demand, and there's gonna be quite a bit slow. So for me, I'm not gonna subscribe to Gemini even if it came out, unless the price is really, really ridiculously cheap. But I highly doubt it because I don't think it's really, really cheap. Anyway, that's really my thought. If you want to, I don't recommend you go with Gemini 3 and just stick with GLM 4.6 and and Sonnet 4.5. We have Obis, which just came out, which is really good. You can see Anthropic really pushing a new model every few months, which is really good. I'm waiting for GLM 5 because I believe that's gonna be really my switch, just moving out from Anthropic completely. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this one. I try using Antigravity for the auto completion if you because it's kind of free and you get a little bit from it, but the promise is kind of like 2-3 usage, so it's kind of like not much, but it's free, I guess. Anyway, we'll see you guys another one. Bye bye.